Hey everybody, and welcome to the final episode of 5 Games at Freddy's. For now. Last time on Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, we did everything that wasn't our job. And this time, it is now finally time to go for the regular ending, which is also called the completion ending. To get this ending, the only requirement, actually, the only 2 requirements, are to have all 4 scrap animatronics in your vents by Saturday, and to have a Faz rating that is higher than 0.
Let's see how much cash you had left over after purchasing your franchise package.
100!
Great. That should be more
Wow, how
than
did I know
enough.
that? It's almost
Now
like
let's
I've
get
made like
started.
7 playthroughs of this game or something. During the Tycoon phase, you really don't have to do a whole lot. In fact, you could probably just buy the sanitation station and call it good, and then place down like balloon barrel and call it good. The only thing you need to make sure is that you at least place something to get your Faz rating higher than 0, and also preferably you don't have a lot of risk to keep the linear scaling difficulty of the nights. I think I'm gonna start by buying a stage and some animatronics. We'll place them all down. So right away, I will no longer be getting the mediocrity ending. And there we go, performance bonus. I'm not actually sure what gets you performance bonuses. It could be every 1,500 Faz rating points, or it could just be random. Kind of feels random. Okay, I have enough money now to get colorful cups and plates, and then the sanitation station. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that right now. I should get something else. I should get, like, a minigame or something first. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I would actually like to play a little bit of the Tycoon sequences, just for fun. I think the best strategies for this, for the Tycoon sequences is to save enough money to buy the, upgrades during the office parts, because the office parts are what really matters for this ending, because you're gonna have the animatronics in there. And because of that, don't accept sponsorships. Just don't. If they add an extra bit of luck to those sequences, and you don't want them. And besides, all you need is to place one thing down to get your Faz rating higher than 0, and you're qualified for the ending. So I'm actually gonna playtest the ball pit, which is something... I'm sorry, Lefty. That hospital bill must be terrible to take care of, which is something I haven't really done enough of, I don't think, playtest the ball pit. The ball pit's fun, and you get a decent amount of points from it. Not as much... Fuck, god damn it. Not as much as Midnight Motorist, but still. Definitely not as much as Midnight Motorist if you're sucking at it like I am. There we go, 600 points. And we got $100 right away before I do anything else. Sanitation station, get in my belly. Ooh, barely. To be honest, having risk doesn't matter that much in the process of getting this ending. In fact, it could help because it lures in the animatronics. Still though, I'd worry about lawsuits, and having to deal with lawsuits on top of everything else doesn't sound that much fun to me. I'll pull a balloon, why not? Alright, let me pick an object on my desk here. I got a Minecraft creeper here. Actually, no. Did I make this joke in the first video? Let me pick something else. Hang on. I got a Minecraft cat that will press the space button. Here we go. It's a big plush of a Minecraft cat from the 1.14 update, which was one of the best updates the game has ever seen, in my opinion. I guess this guy will be our mascot, at least for day 1. Aww. Buying this up. Gonna place it down, probably instead of the ball pit when we get to the end of the day. Oh god, only 200 points. Okay, we're not playing that. I can't break his spine anymore. I'm about to be sued by Helpy at this point. I haven't given Pig Patch a lot of screen time. Let's get Pig Patch up on a stage. I also bought the better stage. Still got 3... Oh my god, I got $100 more. Still got 3 play tokens, so let's see how much more money we can get. There we go. Pig Patch and Mr. Hippo can be our mascots on the first day. Beautiful. There we go, we can kind of have symmetrical things. The ones with the colorful balls that way, and then the regular mini-games the other way. I swear, every time I play this mini-game, I always get $100 afterwards. If only I got paid $100 in real life for beating this mini-game. That would be the best job ever. You know, this is a nice, quaint little pizzeria aesthetic. I think we'll go with this for day one.
Your restaurant is now officially open. Awesome.
And that's all he says there. So allow me to review the strategy that we are going to be doing on these daytime office sequences. My goodness, I can never call them the right thing, because it has been a while since we've been over it. What I'm going to do is I think at the start I'm going to go to motion scanner and wait to see a little blip. And when I see a blip on either direction, I will switch to silent ventilation, turn off the main fan, and then start a task, and namely the advertising task, and then look in the direction that it came from. If I hear a noise from the vents, once the task is done, I will turn the computer off, as apparently having both your computer and fan off makes you way less likely to be caught by them. Even if they're like in the vent behind you or something. So with both of them off, apparently like this, they'll ignore you most of the time. Clearly that didn't happen with Springtrap in the previous video, but apparently it's supposed to happen. The noises we're listening for are like scrapes in the vents, something like it sounds kind of like that. It's not typical vent bumping like what you hear in FNAF 2 or 3, but it's a noise. Basically what you want to do is, if you are on the screen, which you should be on most of the time, as looking down a vent prevents them from getting you, and if you hear a vent scraping noise, and you hear it in both ears, and it's centered from your perspective, that means that they are in the vent in front of you. If you hear it in one ear, or the opposite ear from the vent side that you're looking at, so if I heard a noise in the vent, to my left right now, my god, my words are not great, that means the sound came from the other vent. You might want to look that way, because you might be about to be killed. From there, you want to look down the vent that you last heard a noise on for about 8 seconds. If you go for 8 seconds without hearing another noise, you should be good to turn on the computer and start the next task. But then, turn back and look at the vent just in case. If you hear another noise, restart that 8-second timer. Occasionally, the silent ventilation obviously isn't perfect. In fact, it's kind of RNG as to if it works well or not. So if you end up going too high, like above 110 degrees, you'll probably have to run the main vent for a very short burst to try and get it back down. In that case, try really hard to listen out for the opposite vent, just in case anyone is coming that way. I don't think this strategy works for having 2 people in your vents, but I don't know if having 3 or 4 really changes the strategy that much. What might happen is that someone will show up more often, because maybe the way that their AI works is that, like, you know, they wander around and then they come by and then they try to attack, but if you're looking down the vent for long enough, they'll say, oh, they'll give up and go away. And then maybe if there's like 3 or 4, the next one will come right by and do that again, so it'll be as if they were always there. Not quite sure how that works. But anyway, this strategy never involves using the audio lure. I guess you could, like, maybe throw it on for a bit to try and lure some people away so that you don't have to worry about a direction, but the audio lure is far from perfect, so I wouldn't recommend relying on it too much. You want to start with advertising tasks, as they are the loudest, even with the upgrade, the ×2 printer, which I'm probably going to buy on the next night. I'm $5 short of it right now. They are the loudest tasks, as these other 2 are either make way less noise in the case of these ordering tasks, or make no noise at all. So getting the loudest tasks out of the way first is the best idea. I typically like to save maintenance for last, because they're the quietest and you can hear the best then, and that's when you probably need to hear the most, is when you're toward the end of the night and you don't want to die. If I don't see anything on the motion detector for a while at the start of the night, I might just switch to silent vents, turn it off, and then just pick a vent to look down anyway, and then listen out to see if anyone's coming to the other one. Because you could probably never check motion detector or audio and just rely on listening and be fine. This strategy is not 100% perfect. I mean, I did get killed by Springtrap that one time, I think when there are two people around you in either vent, the best thing to do is, turn off your computer, make the least amount of noise possible, and then do this. Look back and forth between them. Hopefully this should stop them. And then when you don't hear one from a particular direction for like 8 seconds, then focus on looking at one, and then if you hear nothing there, you should be good to go back to the computer. There are going to be times where they're just going to surround you, and then you just can't do tasks. And then you have nothing to do but wait for them to go away, or possibly be killed right there if they decide it. So there's a little bit of luck, and also a lot of patience to be had to get through these parts, but do all this, and you should be fine enough to get your tasks done in time, and beat the night relatively easily. I would highly, highly recommend wearing headphones, though, because without headphones, it is really hard not only to hear the noises, but to know which direction they're coming from. That's about it for the strategy. Let's click the log off button once these bulbs have been replaced.
Great job. It looks like you're getting the hang of this. Now let's just focus on getting you through your first week. There's a big party here Saturday, and you should view that day as your ultimate test. Make it through Saturday, and you will have proven yourself as the successful entrepreneur that we all know you can be.
Finally, that dialogue actually matters. I'm actually going to be following that dialogue.
Congratulations on completing your first day.
And
However,
now,
your job isn't over just yet.
it is time for our
There's another
first
aspect,
salvage.
your end-of-day routine.
I shall be accepting most of the salvages and playing them here. As a quick review, we have to go through 6 audio prompts, and what you want to do is pause them occasionally to listen for a noise coming from the animatronic. If you hear a noise coming from the animatronic, taser them. If the animatronic starts to look kind of aggressive as you pull up the document, taser them. They have 3 stages. Right now, Molten Freddy here is in his first stage. At his third stage, this shadow over the table is going to be a lot more prominent. And at that stage, you want to taser him, because if you pull up the document again, you'll be killed. Now, to be honest, it doesn't matter if you win these or not. Win or lose them, they'll be drawn into your vents, and that is what we're after. If you win them, you'll just get some money. But we don't really care about money in this playthrough. So let's proceed with the salvage. Also, you don't have to check anything on the document whatsoever. And in fact, I don't think I'm going to be checking anything on the document, because that might have been what got me killed by Lefty in part 13. Taking too much time to check the document when it really doesn't matter. You just pull it up and pull it back down, and that's all you need to do. Let's proceed.
You have chosen to proceed with the maintenance checklist. Remember, use your company issued taser to return the animatronic to a neutral state if you feel that it's becoming unstable or aggressive. You can only use it 3 times before it begins to damage the animatronic and decrease its value. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in
Stage
3,
2.
2, 1.
Not quite dangerous yet. I'm tasing just in case. I heard some weird little crumpled paper, it sounded like. I'm tasing just in case.
Document results.
Stage 2.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Stage 3. Tase him now.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Hard to tell.
Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. document results. You have completed the maintenance checklist.
There we go.
And may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
I don't know if you can be killed during that last bit.
Thanks for letting me join the party. I'll try not to disappoint.
I don't think you can be killed during that last bit, at least I never have been, but yeah, that last audio prompt is so long and listening out for it is really intense. We got $700 on day 1, and now we have something in our vents, but it's fine because they can't attack the people in the restaurant, and that's what's important to us here at Fazbear Entertainment. Gonna buy this. As well as this, why not? Inviting atmosphere, we want to invite more people, let's do that. To be honest, I could buy this with the money I have right now. It's a risk of 4, so I might not. But I could buy it and show off the minigame and say, hey, look, it's this minigame. Alright, I don't think I'll do that though. I want to get some atmosphere, some entertainment. I want to get this traffic light, because why not? Ooh, riding rockets. Yeah, I want this. This minigame is so much fun. I want this. We're replacing Balloon Barrel right away. Where's Balloon Barrel? You're gone. No, screw you. Riding rockets. There we go. Let's play test this. Crap. It's not crap. Quite the opposite. It's super fun. And I wish I could have enough money for Gravity Vortex. Although, you could probably... How do you... Oh, shift. You could probably hack your save file, go to the same place, MMF applications in app data. That's where your save files for the FNAF games are stored. And you could probably just change your money in Notepad, so... to, like, hack in unlimited money and get yourself whatever you want. I don't know if it would be hacking, and I don't know what the definition of hack is. Oh god. Watch out for the pepperoni from this thing. Oh, stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back. If they get too far over here, we could probably just do one of these maneuvers, but still. Oh god. I want to push him back. Oh, okay. Nice 3! Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Is this the final wave? Is this like the boss? I can't remember. I think I beat this minigame back in, the first episode. Oh, that's fine. That's a good amount of points. That's double what I get from Midnight Motorist every time I play that. I think we're gonna use, that to upgrade the floor plan, make this place look more, like a proper Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Your hitbox is a lot bigger than it seems. Nah, I missed it! Oh my god, that was so close. I got so close. Oh yeah, I got it! I got 5,000 points! Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever done that. That was $400. That was very much worth $400. I don't know what I was about to say. I love accumulating a pile of fruit behind me and then collecting it all at once. It's really satisfying. Like that. Apparently it is possible to beat the third stage of this minigame. Third stage in quotes. What I mean is like the very distorted one that with the ending, with the special ending. That gives you the secret that you're not entirely meant to beat because the dash power-ups don't work. It is still possible to beat that. I'm not quite sure what happens, but DJ Sturf managed to do it, apparently. Who's like a very high-level FNAF player, which I can't believe the phrase high-level FNAF player actually exists in this world, but it sure does. I do not know where I'm missing the fruits, but either way, I no-clipped into the worst possible place. Jesus. I don't know where the fruits are. Okay, they're over here. We should be able to get to them, or we should not be able to get to them. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, look at how far I have to go just to get to these fruits. It's like down here. I never realized how freaking... I'm gonna lose this. I can't find the way to these fruits. Where are these fruits? Where the frick are these fruits? Here? Is this way? Oh, hello, single cherry. Hey, I got 1925 points. That's not bad. I'd love to be able to finish the minigame, though. I have 10 seconds. No, where the hell are the fruits? How do you get to the fruits? Man, you really have to no-clip smartly. Can't just wander around everywhere. Let's get Deluxe Concert Stage. There we go. Final catalog. Not that I can afford anything from it, but final catalog. Perfect. Let me just add a coin slot to this. Get some bonus revenue. Add a coin slot to this, and then do nothing else. Oh, I just got the $100 I just spent back. Great. All right. Well, this is enough for day 2. Oh, wait. No, it's not. I still have 1 play token left. Let's go for the hoops again. Let's see if I can get 20 baskets. I got it again! Oh my god, I got so much money. I'm not upgrading the floor plan though, because I need to buy the ×2 printer. I'm gonna call it good here. Should I? Yeah, I'll call it good here. These guys are perfect. They'll be great sporters. Kids will love them. Let's go into our first proper night. There's only one guy here. It's Molten Freddy, so this should be easy. First, we check where he is. He's on the left, so let's switch this, do this, and look this way, turn off the fan. Now I have to listen. Also, I completely forgot to buy the ×2 printer. There. Bought the ×2 printer. Was that a noise from the other side? Oh my god, shut up, printer! Remember to listen out for the clicks, even if the noise stops. That does not mean the task is done. Listen for the click. That noise. That means the task is done. We are working in extremely bad working conditions here, but it's fine. 120 degrees is the breaking point. If we get to 120 degrees, we die. I have not heard him at all. Jinxed. I don't know where that came from, though. Either way, just got 1 task left, so we finished. I figured that a voice line doesn't always mean that they're in the vents and about to attack you, so I didn't turn off the computer there. Had I heard scraping, I probably would have.
Is an animatronic functions.
I almost forgot the salvage sequence existed. Oh boy.
It as salvage.
Alright, Springtrap.
If you
proceed with the salvage.
You have chosen to proceed with the
This guy
checklist.
will make a heartbeat sound. As the sound you're listening for when you pause the tape, he can make a heartbeat sound, and that means you need a taser
If you feel that it's becoming unstable, or begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Okay, that's stage 3 right away. Let's tase you back to stage 1.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Think I heard it? I did not hear it. Okay. It's fine.
Document results.
Stage 2?
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Alright, that's the third time. There's a lot of noises in the background ambience that sound like a heartbeat.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Alright, I have to tase him. The head salvage value was cut in half, but that's okay. I don't really care about the salvage value.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. You
That should be
have
it.
completed the maintenance checklist and may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
I'm glad we at least got some money out of that.
What a deceptive calling. I knew it was a lie the moment I heard it, obviously. But it is intriguing nonetheless.
Alright, shall I buy Ladder Tower and try it out? Yes! Perfect spot for it right here. Sorry, Fruity Maze. I'll move you up. I'll move you up there. There we go. I have no risk, actually. So, let's see. So this is a timing minigame just like Carnival Hoops. Oh my god, it's really fast. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, I did it! Holy... First try! And that's a lot of points. Man, if you could pull that off consistently, that must be fine. What happens if you fail, though? Do you get any points still? I've never played these minigames before. Okay, the second try didn't go as... Okay, no, you get nothing. Let's give it some safety straps. I think I'm focusing... My problem is I'm focusing too much on the actual pizzas that I'm shooting at and not enough on where I am. So it's possible I'm being killed completely fairly and I just don't see it. Okay. I need to focus on where I am. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, now it's time for the boss. The boss, the pizza with vegetables on it. The most evil kind. Oh my god, I'm getting so many points from this. Oh, holy crap. Great! Now get out. Did I just get... Oh, I just got it a third time in a row. Am I suddenly the Carnival Hoops master? Yeah, that does pay a lot. If you can manage to get that consistently, it's probably a better strategy than playing Midnight Motorist over and over again like I did. So while I'm buying stuff and setting some stuff up, I'm gonna talk about something. In the previous video, I made the sudden claim that Five Nights at Freddy's 1 takes place in the 90s. But how do I know this? Well, I never figured it out. You think I'm smart? I would have never figured that out. Let's get Freddy. Let's just get good old Freddy Fazbear in our restaurant. Do we have enough? Yes, we do have enough health and safety. Perfect. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 does not tell you the date that it takes place in, unlike Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So, the way to figure it out, the way people figured it out is they actually compared the minimum wage of 1987 to the $120 a week you get in FNAF 1, because obviously as inflation goes, minimum wage will climb as the years go by. And that is shown in the Five Nights at Freddy's games, where in FNAF 2, which takes place before 1, you get paid less. You get paid like $100 a week. So people actually, like, found out what the exact minimum wage was, and found the fact that Five Nights at Freddy's 1 takes place in, like, 1993 or something. I think they got it down to the exact day. I'm not sure if Scott intended it to be the exact day, but 1993 sure seems like when that game takes place, so it'd be cool if Scott Cawthon kind of had that planned from the start, despite not expecting Five Nights at Freddy's to become this huge sensation. I'm so dead. Why did I stop shooting? But yeah, that's how we know that Five Nights at Freddy's 1 takes place in the 90s. It was like one final desperate location. It was pretty run down and terrible, and they used the old animatronics because their budget was terrible. That's basically the story behind that location. Henry, I guess, opened it up to try and keep the business going as long as he possibly could, but it was just a really bad quality pizzeria, and it had the same possessed animatronic problems, so it ended up being closed down too. That's my guess for what is going on there. As another bonus topic, one little thing that I didn't mention, that I forgot to mention last time about the achievements. The final achievement, Posh Pizzeria, is supposed to reward money, but it actually doesn't reward anything. I think it's supposed to give you like $50,000, that's my guess, so that you can buy basically everything else in the whole game after you buy El Chip, after you splurge on El Chip. But due to a bug or something, it actually doesn't reward anything at all. Here, we're gonna have the two bears singing on stage together. And now I have one risk, so let me go find some way I can increase health and safety. Is there a party? There isn't a party set in this, is there? No, okay. So I can buy this. I mean, we can upgrade the floor plan later if we're so inclined. Let's do that. Let's buy the medical stations. There we go. It's so funny to me that one of the main ways to get money in this game is to play these mini-games. Because as your Faz rating goes up, you get performance bonuses. So, and these things make your Faz rating go up. I just wonder, like, why is that? Who's giving us this money? The place isn't open yet, so kids aren't giving us this money. Kids aren't watching us play the mini-games we bought for our own restaurant and being like, here's $100. Kids don't have $100. Unless they're insanely rich. They come from an insanely rich family. Like, who's giving us these performance bonuses? And why are they giving it to us? Because we played some mini-games. It's so weird. Looped. Get looped. Get juked. I mean, not looped. Was this Dead by Daylight? Yes, this is exactly like Dead by Daylight. Oh my god. The universe is redeeming itself for all the times it robbed me of the 20th one because the animation didn't complete. The trick with that is really getting the first one, the first basket. That one's hard. Alright, I have over $1,000. Let's clean polish this, add a coin slot to a ladder. I don't know how that works, but it's fine. Nothing clean polish over there. Add a coin slot to that. I could honestly do a floor plan. And I would still be able to buy an upgrade on the next night. Yeah, let's do it. I was just about to not do it, and then I decided to do it anyway. But I have to shift some stuff around now. And perfect, there we go. It's time for Wednesday. Technically night 2, since there wasn't any danger on the first night. Motion scanning. Saw one on the right. Buy that. Alright. With these two upgrades bought, or with the high-speed uplink, the advertising tasks are now the only tasks that make noise.
What they have become.
Where are you, sir? Make a noise. Gonna turn off the computer. Make a noise, please. I mean, if you don't make a noise for 8 seconds, I'll just turn it right back on. That was a thing. Now we wait for 8 seconds. Nothing. I might be cutting out the 8-second wait. Just keep that in mind. I am waiting for like 8 seconds, but I might cut it out because it's not that exciting to watch. God, I hate the RNG temperature. Listen. Shit. Okay. Noise from here. No noise from the other vent. Now a noise from the other vent. I'll turn back. Look at both of them. Both my things are off. Okay, nothing from the left vent. Nothing from the right either, it seems. Let's get back. Pizza kits. I have to run this. Please, nothing coming from the left. Pretty sure I heard something over here. Okay. Silent ventilation is MLG right now. Oh my god! Silent ventilation MVP? That's what I meant, not MLG. God damn it. Gonna run main vent for a little while. Another noise. Think I just heard a noise from it as I was going away. Something's still there. Turn off the computer after the task finishes. Hopefully I won't have to run the vents again.
How can I resist?
God damn you.
Promise such as this.
Please. All my tasks are done. Done. That was only night 2 and that was stressful.
Salvage. Or, if you choose,
Yes, salvage.
you have chosen to proceed
I believe
to a neutral state if
Scrap
you feel
Baby
that
makes
it's
a
becoming
noticeable, like,
unstable
clicking
or
mechanical
aggressive.
sound as her
You
danger
can only
noise.
use it 3 times before. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Thought I heard something, I don't think I did.
Document results.
That's dangerous, that's stage 3. When her eye appears.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Hear nothing.
Document results.
I don't think the sounds that they make are that, like, blended into the background. I think they're pretty obvious. I think. I'm not sure.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
That's the third time. Don't make any noise during this last one.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Finished.
You have completed the maintenance checklist and may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
You don't really know who your employer is, do you?
Have we turned anyone away yet? No, we haven't. Man, I turned a lot of people away on my first playthrough. Why was that? I guess I didn't have enough entertainment, but I've been going like all in on entertainment in these last few playthroughs. Got over $2,000. Alright, we're gonna move riding rockets down here, and in its place, I'm gonna put the clowns. Everyone's favorite. Right away, I'm gonna clean them. Clowns are dirty. They need to be cleaned. Decent. Uh-oh. Ah, damn, I almost got around it. Let's get Funtime Chica. We haven't had her yet. Sorry, I meant... Rockstar Chica. That's her name. Sorry, Mr. Hippo. You've gotten more screen time than Pig Patch, so you deserve to be shoved off to the side. Oh, that gave a lot of Faz rating. There we go, Rockstar Chica. We haven't seen her yet. I'm gonna aim for getting Rockstar Foxy as well, since we have seen Rockstar Bonnie in the first playthrough. Actually, we could put Mr. Hippo over here, where he deserves to be. You know what? I'll try for a story. I don't see why not. I mean, we've already seen the stories that he gives, but let's do it. It's Entertainment 61. Yeah, no wonder I'm keeping so many people. Does the point value increase if I wait for a while?
Return to Candy Cadet.
Alright, no story.
Maybe I will tell you
that
a
one was
story.
1,200 though. Now here's what I'm wondering. Does he tell those stories to the children? Or just to me? This pays a lot. If you can play this minigame well, it pays a lot. So maybe I should have been playing this, but I didn't really... Midnight Motorist is much easier than this. This is much harder. So now that we've seen Springtrap's 2 different designs across these games, I'm sure you've been wondering what the Spring Bonnie suit originally looked like before it was all decayed, old, crusty, and had a dead body inside. This is probably the only topic I'm gonna bring up that it will head outside of these 6 games that we've been playing. But in Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, there is a character named Glitchtrap. If you don't know who that character is, I'd recommend not looking it up or else you'll be sorely disappointed. Glitchtrap is supposed to have the appearance of the original Spring Bonnie suit, or at least some kind of representation of it, and it looks pretty friggin' cool, honestly. The actual character might suck, but the design is awesome. And like, you could imagine that this was the thing that lured back those 5 children. That creepy thing. Now, why would children follow that? I don't know. I would be terrified of that as a child. Add a coin slot to the clown. Where are we adding the slot to? Don't think about it. Okay, well, our stats are really good. I don't think I'm gonna get that much more money from from these last 2 play tokens. I think I'm just gonna call it quits early and go do my job now. That was weird. Okay, we got immediately 2 guys in the vents over there. Gonna go by this, and then we are going to get started. Look to the left. They are there. The advertising tasks kind of sound like them when they're in the vents. Is there someone in the right? Oh, never mind.
How can I resist a promise such as this?
Where are you?
You shitting me? Guys, the day just started. Couldn't you have waited until after the advertising tasks? Okay.
I always come back.
He was in the vent behind me, but I couldn't hear it because loud-ass printer was doing its thing. I can't hear if anyone's in the other one.
You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you, that's still me.
I'm just hoping no one's in the other vent. God, can they shut up? I need to hear their rustling, not their voices. Just in case.
Fascinating.
Shut up!
What they have become.
Yeah, I know, it's so interesting. Fuck. This one seems more active. Keep an eye on temperature. Heard no noise from the outside. Let's just run this now. Huh. Shit. Go for the one that's making more noise, I think. Now it has. Please, silent vents. Silent vents! Come on, go away. Look, it's silent vents! Oh my god! I have to do it, I have to do it, I have to do it! That's in front of us. Come on now. Silent Vents MVP! Holy crap! Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it is. I'm actually not going to salvage this one. Because salvaging is not the only way you can get Lefty, as I'm sure you know. Oh my god, 252 visitors. Freddy Fazbear's is a surprising success for how, like, ridden with controversy the company is. As opposed to salvaging Lefty, you could just buy him from Rare Finds Auction for $5. That's what I'm doing. This will put him in your vents all the same. Or I guess put her in your vents, because it's the puppet, it has the puppet inside of it, and the puppet is possessed by a girl, but still. If you really, really want to, you can put Lefty up on stage. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go buy security doors so that we can get rid of that 6 risk. Bam! That should be all gone now. Yep, no more risk. We can just have Lefty on stage. You know, Ned Bear looks really stupid. Let's put Lefty up on stage with the others. This should put Lefty in your vents all the same, because either way you have acquired Lefty. And real quick, because I didn't really show it off and because I completely failed it in part 13, I'm going to show you what Lefty's 3 stages of the salvage sequence look like. It's when he's lowering his head and the light from above is shining on only the right side of the star, your right, from your perspective. Otherwise, he just turns his head slightly to the left, to his left. He also makes a very subtle whir noise. I think I may have heard it in part 13, but I don't know. Anyway, with Lefty bought, we could just go play some things and then... Oh, there's the security doors. That's cool. We go play some games, get more money, buy some more things, and then we have 2 nights left to go. 2 days, I mean. My god. 2 office sequences. Whatever. While we're sort of on the topic of the back alley, it's worth noting that the rare screens of FNAF 6 have actually have a little thunder and rain effect. I just showed you still images of them last time. There we go. Sorry, Pig Patch. Actually, no. Foxy's always off to the side. There we go. Now it's very fitting. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Foxy is always off to the side. Oh my god, I've added everything to everything in this room. I can't really do anymore. Why don't I go buy something then? Like a music box. Jukebox, I mean. Not music box. What am I saying music box for? Oh, I could have bought Bonnie. I need to farm up money so I could buy Bonnie. Complete the set. We need to complete the set. I mean, this guy is pretty much Golden Freddy, so with Bonnie, we can complete the set. I gotta do some amount of money now. And I don't really have anything left to spend it on. I've got all the upgrades. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get Bonnie. Okay, so how are they usually set up? Probably it's like Bonnie's here. And then I'm gonna put Foxy here. Lefty's over here. Rockstars Assemble! I did not even... I forgot the achievement existed. I did not even plan for that. Okay. Well, I could try to get Posh Pizzeria, maybe. I've got a ton of money now. Why don't I go buy those 2 that we need? Ball Pit Tower and you. Prize King, there we go. And then anything else from this catalog that we wouldn't have seen otherwise. I think I'll go with that. I think I'll go with Confetti Tile Floor. Can I still buy the Ball Pit? Yes. Yeah, holy shit, I did not even expect this, but I'm actually able to afford the things in this stupid catalog. There we go, Confetti Tile Floor. Well, this is awesome. Get rid of this ladder tower. Scrap ladder tower. I don't have any... No. I don't have any play tokens left, so I can't get those 2. In fact, I probably... This is Friday right now, I think, right? Yeah, it's Friday. I won't be able to get Posh Pizzeria, but it's fine. You know vaguely what the process looks like now. Although you have to get like 32,000 cash, so it's best to probably use all the sponsorships and whatnot. So I won't be able to get Posh Pizzeria, but it's fine. It's fine. I can at least show what Prize King looks like. I'll place him right here. And then I'll spend some money cleaning and polishing him, add a coin slot, safety straps, clean and polish, add a coin slot. There's nothing left to spend money on, so we might as well. Look at this, our pizzeria looks great. With that all done, it's now time to go work the day. I'm a little nervous about this, but I don't think it'll get much harder than Friday. I think Saturday will be basically the same as Friday. Still, I basically have to complete Friday twice by default. So that's not very exciting. Let's go. I hope Lefty's gonna be in the vents. If he isn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's find out. Okay, I saw 3 blips. Better noise. There's someone there. I'm just, like, deafened when a task is going on, when an advertising task is going on. Is someone in the left vent? Someone's in front of me.
Fascinating.
Shut up! Let me hear it!
Come.
His voice lines are the worst. They go on forever. Someone's in front. Anyone behind? run this for a little bit. They're in both vents. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I don't want to repeat the advertising tasks again. They're the worst part of the night. The day. And night, fuck it. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. We can call it nights if we want to. Fuck. Don't kill me. Are you shitting me? Okay, the more active one. Since these tasks go so quick, maybe it's best to save these for last. Running this. Don't kill me! Go down! Fucking god, it goes so slow. Nothing. Running this now. Heard nothing since. Fuck. There we go. God, when I had to turn on the fan while two of them were there. Screw that. I hope Lefty was there. I didn't see. Everyone talked except Lefty, so I'm just guessing Lefty was in the vents. 333 visitors. Oh my god, that is so much money. Oh my god, look at all the freaking money. That is crazy. There should be no lawsuits because I removed all my risk. Wow, it's actually not that hard. I mean, sure, I have been sort of playing mini games over and over to farm them, but I haven't been being the most efficient about it, which is playing either this and getting perfect every time, or playing this over and over and over again, which is what I was doing for Lorekeeper. And yet I'm having all this stuff and all this money and crap. All right, let's see Prize King. What do you have for me? You look terrifying, by the way. Yeah, so he's exactly like Ball Pit Tower. Half the time you just get nothing. Alright then. I am very paranoid about Lefty here, because I didn't hear him at all that night. I only saw 3 blips on the motion detector, and I heard everyone except for him. So I'm actually going to take him off the stage, just in case that somehow keeps him out of the vents. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure he's there right now, but I don't want to take chances. So instead, I'll put up everyone's favorite animatronic, Mr. Hugs. Wow, look who's given me more prizes than Prize King. Oh my god, dude. You are a ripoff. Seriously, I can't get anything from him. Okay, fine. We just won't talk to you ever again then. Let's buy the Disco Pizza Light. Oh, this has been marked down. I could also get Insanity Ending instead. No. Oh, this. I could get this. Ooh, Gravity Vortex. Oh, that's 9,000. I can't get it. Alright, never mind. In that case, I might get this then, because it's the final day and I'm getting low on money. I won't be able to buy anything else from here, so sure, let's get it. There we go. In my opinion, it looks kind of worse than the foil party set, but hey, what can you do? So, we're on the final day, and I think right now I'm gonna give my final thoughts on Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator after having played and gotten most of the endings, not quite blacklisted, but hey, what can you do? Overall, I think this game is freaking excellent for a free game. This is one of the best free games I've ever seen. It's nuts to me that this game is free and it has no in-app purchases of any kind. Oh, I forgot I had this. I was trying to place down the ladder tower. I completely forgot that I had this. That's okay. Now it's a little cramped for Candy Cadet, but that's fine. I love all the different mini-games. I like the atmosphere of the tycoon sequences. I just like the idea that we have a little pizzeria tycoon to play around with as well. And I like the fact that it's basically a disguised Five Nights at Freddy's game. That being said, the tycoon sequences, though they are great, have the weird mechanic of having to play mini-games to get money. And that's okay, because the mini-games are really fun, but some of them are way more effective at getting you money than others. Namely, this one is super consistent with like 2,000 points every time, to the point that playing anything like that clown or fruity maze or the basketball hoops if you don't do it perfectly, or even like riding rockets if you don't play very well, is pointless. And so when I was trying to get like the Insanity ending and the Lore Keeper ending, I was playing this over and over again, and that did get pretty repetitive. I don't know quite how I feel about having to play minigames 10 times every single day to get all the money you can to buy all this stuff. And also, game not having more than one save file and not allowing more than one save file, although since the tycoon parts are only just a minor part and this is mainly a Five Nights at Freddy's game under the surface, just with the disguise of a tycoon game, that's okay. I guess then my only real problem with the tycoon is the fact that it does end after like 6 days, and that's it. You only have 6 days to do whatever you want, and then like you get this far, and if you don't have the money for anything else, then you're just done. I am glad at least that I managed to buy all of the classic animatronics on stage and put them on stage. That is very cool. I'm very happy with that. Also, Foxy playing an accordion is freaking amazing. Does he always do that in even the old games? Then there's the actual Five Nights at Freddy's parts of this game. The office sequences are pretty cool. I really like their atmosphere, and I really like their visuals, and I like the idea of you having to do tasks yourself instead of just surviving for a certain amount of time. They are also pretty darn creepy. I mean, having those two black empty vent shafts right next to you and hearing the noises of the other animatronics coming out of them with their voices and whatnot, and only hearing faint scraping, not being able to see them. I know a lot of people complain about that, but I actually kind of like the fact that you can't see the scrap animatronics until they kill you. It makes it creepier that way. You feel like you're surrounded, but you can't actually see what's surrounding you, and that's always really creepy and cool. So I'll disagree with the majority on that, the fact that there are no cameras and you can't see them. It would be cool if you looked over and Springtrap was like right there and like backed off really quickly. That would be awesome, that would be terrifying, but the fact that you can't see them isn't a complete deal breaker for me. What is a bit of a deal breaker that makes it not my favorite gameplay style in the whole series is just its RNG, and I don't know why I'm selecting things just for fun. It's kind of its RNG side of things. There's a lot of things that could just screw up, like silent. I mean, there are a lot of strategies to play it. And I've just been going down one strategy, but with my strategy, there are some ways RNG can just screw you. If the animatronics decide not to leave your vents, and there's just nothing you can do, you have to wait for them to go, and they might never leave. And also, silent vents can sometimes really, really help you and prevent you from going up to 120 degrees forever, or it can screw you over and just not even do a thing. The office sequences take a lot of patience, and I think that's one of the bigger problems I have with it. I wouldn't call myself the most patient person. I'm probably more patient than most anyway. I mean, I beat getting over it, and I didn't get mad through the whole game. I think I even beat it twice. I never got mad. I was playing it on mobile too, and I don't know if the PC controls are harder or whatever, but... And even I can see, like, there's some frustrations that I have with this office sequence, and when I beat it in this episode, I'm probably not gonna want to play it again. if I'm honest. The salvage parts, though, are really friggin' cool. Listening out for the animatronic and for a very faint noise that means that they're about to kill you is friggin' intense, and I love it. And I just love that you're sitting in the room staring at the animatronic while this noise is playing, and the atmosphere is perfect. It's a great gameplay style. With that said, let's play the deluxe ball pit. Overall, this game is awesome. There is a ton of content here for a free game. I would totally recommend it because it's free. I mean, why wouldn't I? It's free. Go play it. Assuming you don't have a Mac. If you have a Mac, you're a little out of luck. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. No! Oh, wow, that counted. Okay. You should have broken a spine on the ladder, the little ridge there instead. Yeah, this thing gives you a ton of points. If I can manage to land this, we're gonna get 10,000 points from this, which is infinitely more than Midnight Motorist. Oh, there he goes. I love the confirmed score thing right after. I will say this, though, and this goes for both this game and Sister Location, as well as basically every Five Nights at Freddy's game beyond this point. I do slightly prefer when the animatronics just made raspy breathing noises or weird garbled robotic voices that you couldn't discern, rather than talking to you as if they were real people. This is something I didn't really realize I agreed with until I watched a video someone made on the first Five Nights at Freddy's game where they had the same opinion. I was like, yeah, you know what? I too think it's kinda a little more lame, I guess, for lack of a better word, that the enemy animatronics now start talking to you as if they were perfectly normal people. Especially in this game, where in Sister Location, you could, with the exception of Circus Baby, you could brush it off as, oh, they're just repeating lines that they say at the parties. And that's the ghosts, like, saying the pre-recorded lines. With Funtime Freddy, especially. Maybe Ballora. However, in this game, that's clearly not the case. These animatronics are just talking as if they're real people. I mean, William Afton, over in Springtrap, is talking like he's some evil villain, when I preferred him just being a creepy, smiling rabbit suit that had the dead body groaning inside. I much preferred that than him talking like, fascinating what they have become. So, as much as the voice acting has improved the overall production value of these games, I can't say it's improved the horror at all. I do think the animatronics were creepier back in FNAF 1 where they made all the weird breathing noises. Or even FNAF 2 where they made no noise at all. They were still creepier then. And even then, and they weren't that creepy. Let me be clear. They were not that scary at all. FNAF 2 is not a very scary game, in my opinion. Man, if I knew I was gonna unlock these, I wouldn't have shown them off last time. No, help me, no! Those hospital bills! Only 4,000 that time, but hey, that's like twice what I would, almost double what I would get from Midnight Motorist, so that's good.
I am a Candy Cadet. Come get
I'm gonna
your
spend
candy
my
here.
very last
I
play
have candy
token
all
on
day,
Candy Cadet.
Every day.
Let's see if we can get a story.
Return to Candy Cadet again.
Nope.
And maybe I will tell you a story.
That's all my play tokens. Sorry, buddy, I can't return to you anymore. I spent all my play tokens. That's all my play tokens. That's every minigame in here with all extra things applied. That's every Rockstar animatronic. That's a whole lot of advanced stuff that I was somehow able to buy in this playthrough that I didn't expect to ever buy. I just checked the shop menu and I can't buy any more than this. So with our pizzeria as far as advanced as it's ever gonna be, it's time to play the final night of Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh no. Okay, that was really quick. That was insanely fast. Okay then, what the fuck?
Sweet, but fitting.
Okay, that is... Okay. Okay, just do better. Holy shit. Maybe they do get more difficult on Saturday. Oh my god, there's a dude there. They're already here. No wonder I'm getting killed really fast. I don't think they have preset start positions. Oh my god. I only have one task done.
I heard your call.
You sure did.
It's still me.
Get out, go away, guys. Oh my god. They won't fucking go away! Alright, I'm doing it. Really hoping that wasn't a noise from behind. It was. That's advertising done.
How can I resist a promise such as this?
They won't leave me alone. So one final topic I almost forgot to say. There was apparently going to be a website called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Pizza Delivery that you could order through. You could order from like a local pizzeria nearby you through them to pretend as if you were ordering from Freddy Fazbear's. It's a pretty cool idea, but I don't think it ever went anywhere. It's the website, like, Virtual Dining Concepts, I think it runs under. Doesn't show it. And their Twitter account hasn't been updated. Jesus fuck. They won't go away. Come on. Silent Vents MVP.
I heard your call.
Oh my god, Silent Vents, what are you doing to me? What? That's fine. Just gonna run it real quick. God damn it. I don't know what to do during these times. Okay.
It was easier than I thought it would be.
I had both my things off, but he still came in anyway. Cool. Go away.
Feels like home.
Oh my god, you're serious. Shit! I have to turn it off now.
Fascinating what they have become.
Give me to both of them. God damn it! I hate this. I hate this bird so much. I'm trying to stop both of them. Because I don't know if I'm doing it right. And clearly, if I died twice trying doing it, I'm not doing it right. And they're still here. I'm surprised at this night. It's hard. For fuck's sake, go away! Oh my god. Leave! Alright.
Happy family.
Take it slowly. Take it slowly. And bam, dead. Right? Usually it happens. I may have heard something from the opposite vent.
Fascinating what they have become.
It feels like home.
There's no place like home. Fucking leave. No, can't do that. Can't do that. No. That was a mistake. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. Oh my god. I haven't gotten one maintenance task done. Oh, yes, I have. Oh my god. They won't leave. Now someone's gonna come in the right vent.
You may not recognize me at first, but I assure you, that's still me.
Shut up. Holy shit.
You played right into our hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest for you and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
Congratulations on completing your work week. We apologize if your situation wasn't presented to you in a completely honest fashion when you first started, but it was important that your intentions and actions be genuine. Here at Fazbear Entertainment, we value fun, family, and food. But more importantly, we value our commitment to atoning for past mistakes and tying up loose ends. Thank you for your participation. There is no need for you to return to work next week, as Fazbear Entertainment is no longer a corporate entity. Please accept this certificate of completion. Goodbye for now, and thank you for taking this journey with us.
And that is the ending to the story of Five Nights at Freddy's. Shh, those games don't exist. I think that ending is I personally think that ending is perfect. Because no matter what you think of the story leading up to it, the fact that the ending is just, like, even if you hate it, the fact that the ending is just, screw this, burn it all down, it's over now, let's rest in peace. It's perfect. No matter if you like or hate the story that comes before it. Also, the writing there is freaking excellent. Music is fine, but I won't critique it too much. I won't critique it too much because it's such a good freaking ending, and I hate that Help Wanted a security breach. Try to continue it. Just pretend that they don't. If you have the Lorekeeper certificate, you get this image at the end of the credits. Those gravestones there are in the same pattern as they are in the endings to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So you get to see the names of the missing children, 4 of them anyway, and now you know which animatronics they possessed. Of course, Golden Freddy's name is obscured because Golden Freddy needs to be mysterious, but people are pretty sure that their name is Cassidy. And also there's a 6th grave in the background, I'm not sure what that's about. There's our final Faz rating score. This has been 5 Games at Freddy's, a series that I had the idea to start a while back, about like 3 months ago, and I tossed it around in my head, seeing if it would be a good idea for a series, but overall, I think it came, I don't know about you all, but I think it came out really well. I'm very proud of these videos. I never thought I'd be able to tackle something of this scale, and especially with as confusing of a story as this series has. Because I didn't really get to say it last time, I do want to say that I think the story of Five Nights at Freddy's, contained within this first 6 games, possibly 7 games anyway, I think it's pretty good. There are a couple things I don't like. I think the story is at its best in the first 3 games, but overall, I think it's very good. Did it need to be this confusing and convoluted? Absolutely not. But it's also kind of part of what makes it memorable. I don't know if it would be as memorable of a story if it was made any clearer. Of course, I think I generally prefer the gameplay of these games to the story of them, and with that in mind, I'm just gonna run through all the games real quick to give a brief final summary. The first game is still my favorite in the whole series. It does horror by far the best. It's a very short but sweet experience, and the story was at its simplest as well. FNAF 2 is good. Not that well designed though. There's a lot of mechanics that end up going unused, like the cameras. You never use the cameras outside of the music box. The game also does feel rushed in places, and Night 6 and some of the Night 7 challenges feel completely luck-based, but Night 1 through 5 feels just fine. It's a really good ramp-up of craziness, and all the extra lore and things that they added to the world were very good. I mean, that's what introduced the purple guy, also known as William Afton. That's what introduced stuff like the puppet, who friggin' made the classic animatronics possessed in the first place, and Fredbear's Family Diner and all that stuff. All that stuff was in that game, and I have to give it props for adding so much more to the story of this series in just one game. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 has a really good story. I really like the idea of the Springlock suits. I like the idea that, you know, the killer has been in this Spring Bonnie suit, chasing you around in this location the whole time. And I think that the gameplay has some really good ideas as well, but overall, it's a little bit more annoying than fun, and at its best, the game is kind of boring, so I wouldn't say the gameplay is that good, and I probably wouldn't revisit it over FNAF 2 or 1, but I actually think it's a pretty good game overall. I think my opinion was changed a little bit overall, after having gotten the good ending and really delving into the lore and stuff. I have a greater appreciation for FNAF 3 now. FNAF 4 has probably the start of the most confusing lore, but I think where the fact that it's like takes place before the rest, when you understand that, it makes more sense, but when you're playing, you're like, what is going on? That being said though, this is like a very, very close second behind FNAF 1 in terms of horror. Might even surpass FNAF 1 in terms of horror. I don't think in terms of gameplay though, because there are no cameras and the gameplay is boiled down to just check this thing, check that thing, check this other thing, which is fine, but it's mostly carried by how intense it is, for me. FNAF Sister Location. The main campaign's alright, the increased production value is cool, but it also makes the animatronics themselves less scary, in my opinion. And Circus Baby, despite being the face of the game, appears only once, and she's deactivated. That's kinda lame. The Night 5, which is usually the final climactic night of the whole series, including this one, technically, the Night 5 of that game, though, is just really, really weak without the secret private room, but to unlock the secret private room, you have to go play this rare death minigame and beat it completely, and then you can access it. The private room was my favorite part of the game. Even then, though, I can't say it was the most fun thing, because you were just kind of checking, like, 1 or 2 cameras to look for... You were listening for where Ennard was going, and then you were checking the camera in that direction over and over again until they were outside the door. And most of the time, you had to have the cameras down due to how strict the power was, so... Sister Location also gets docked points because it has Night 4. Easily the worst section of gameplay in the entire Five Nights at Freddy's series. Without a doubt. I have never been more, like, bored and frustrated playing these games until that night. And then Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. I really like the game's unique setup with the tycoon, and then you go to work during the day and the animatronics are in there inside the vents next to you. I know that the office sequences get flack for not being able to see the animatronics in them, but I personally think that makes it scarier. Would it have been cool to show, like, Molten Freddy backing away when you go turn to the left? Yes. But, I'm not, like, mad at its exclusion. That being said, it's definitely not my favorite gameplay style. I think I would rather play FNAF 4... I'd have to think about FNAF 3. I'd rather play FNAF 1, 2, or 4 than the office sequences in this game. And I think because there's a lot of luck. Throughout Saturday when I was dying, I couldn't really tell why I was dying. That's not a great thing to have in a game. I didn't know what to be doing differently. That being said, the salvage sequences are pretty cool. There's not a lot to them, but they're pretty cool. And this game has awesome lore stuff like the security puppet, the ending, the completion ending, the insanity ending as well. It's really cool. And Candy Cadet's stories, although I'm not sure exactly what they mean, what they're supposed to represent. There's this, like, theme between them of, you know, taking 5 things and melting them into one. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to represent, but that's there. Like, is energy? That's my best guess, but they're pretty cool. I like Candy Cadet's stories, even, like, outside of FNAF lore. They're just kind of creepy. And then being told to you by this weird text-to-speech robot thing that's supposed to be all friendly and giving candy is really cool. The Security Puppet is a great minigame. Fruity Maze is a pretty great minigame. Midnight Motorist has awesome music and good atmosphere, but I don't know what it means, and I'm never gonna know what it means, because I don't care what it means. And that wraps it up. Now, there is a 7th game beyond this point, but for now, I'm not gonna play it. I was debating whether or not to play it before I even started the series, and I think I've decided for now, I'm probably not gonna play it. In the future, when my gaming interests and video interests eventually shift back to FNAF, which is pretty much inevitable, then I'll probably play it. But for now, we're done. I really hope you enjoyed this series. Even if I was much less motivated to do it by the end, because there is another game that I've been wanting to play for months now on this channel. And now that I'm done, I can finally get started on that. As a result, my motivation to make these latest few videos has been declining. That's why I've been uploading them much more sparsely. Sorry about that, but at least I got there in the end. And I still really enjoyed making these videos, so I hope you enjoyed watching them. I don't know if I'm ever gonna make as detailed of a playthrough as this again. This did prove to be a lot of effort for me, for my video style, but we'll see. Maybe. In the meantime, look forward to my next playthrough, which is of a game that I've actually already made videos on. Thank you all for watching, if you did watch. And as always, I will see you all in the future.